everybody. Welcome to BigCTV Taste Test. We're doing this both recorded and live on Facebook. So if you're seeing it now, obviously we are live. If you are seeing it later on YouTube, it is not live, unfortunately. So sorry about that. But hey, you know. So we might actually do this more often. Just because it's kind of fun and, you know, it's a cool way to interact with people. So feel free to post your comments if you're watching live. And if you're not, you can enjoy the craziness of it anyway. Alright, so we are going to be trying the Lay's Around the World chip flavors. Of course, I'm Chris, aka Big C. I'm joined once again by my colleague, Mr. Cory Edge. So, we're going to show you the flavors before we actually try them. So, there are 4 different flavors for the Lay's Around the World. And we have Indian Tikka Masala, Chinese Szechuan Chicken. Sorry, there's not a lot of window.
Yeah, it's weird.
We have Greek tzatziki and Brazilian picanha. Alright, so which one should we start with, Cory? We're trying all 4, and then we're going to give our formulated opinions on what we tried later. So what are you thinking? What should we try first?
Well, in the honor of the Olympics, I think we should go Brazilian first.
Okay, we'll go Brazilian. So we're going to try the Brazilian picanha. It looks like steak in a sauce. So that should be an interesting flavor of chips.
Yeah.
Alright. Grab some of that. As per usual on taste tests, we like to, you know, grab a couple. That way we can give our opinions by trying multiple chips. Alright. First chip, bottoms up.
What are your thoughts on that?
At first, I don't taste much. There's a bit of a steak aftertaste. It's not very strong, though. Try another one.
Yeah, getting more kind of like a steaky vibe.
It's not super strong, though. Like, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not great. So
Nah.
that's
It's not something I can see myself, like, constantly eating.
Yeah, it's not like if you were buying these not for taste testing purposes, that's probably not one you would buy.
It's not Pringles. You can't just have just one or something like that.
No.
It's the opposite.
Alright, so now let's go...
Sorry to go.
We're gonna go Greek tzatziki. Yes, Brazil! Alright. Ooh, that smells interesting. Smells interesting. Let's see how it actually tastes.
I think this tzatziki sauce is the sauce that they use on
Euros. Yeah, it's a classic Greek sauce. All right, so let's try these. These are the wavy Greek tzatziki sauce ones.
Right off the bat, it tastes exactly like the sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
You very much taste the cucumber. Like right off the bat, as soon as I take a bite, I'm like cucumber in the face.
It hits you straight in the mouth.
Yeah.
In the taste buds. Yeah, this is good. I like this because I like gyro. So
Yeah.
right now, I mean, we only tried 2. It's my favorite right now.
I mean, that's not saying much, but
I'm feeling it.
I'm sure he doesn't understand a word I just said, but, you know.
I did not.
That's fine. He didn't even understand it. He was right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely much stronger flavor than the steak one. Okay. Next, we're gonna go Szechuan chicken, Chinese. This one is another regular Lay's, so it's not like anything special. Doesn't smell like anything particularly impressive.
Something like barbecue.
Well, we'll find out. Let me grab another. At least two. Alright. Chinese food in a chip form. Let's try it. I get it.
Yeah. It's kind of spicy. It has a kick to it.
It does.
And I can't quite know what it is, but it kind of gives you the Chinese food vibe.
Surprisingly, yeah. Yeah.
This is good stuff. This is, yeah. Still doesn't beat the Tzatziki sauce, but this is really good though. It has a really nice spice to it, like a nice little kick. Like not too spicy, but yeah, you can taste.
And you definitely get the Chinese food flavor to it. It's very like you can tell that's what it is, very clearly. So that's a big positive.
Yeah.
Okay. One more. Indian tikka masala. Smells spicy.
That does, but that's most Indian food.
Yeah. Not a big Indian food person, but we'll see how these turn out. These are kettle cooked chips. What?
I almost ate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Let's do it.
Yep. Yep. It is definitely, yeah, it's a Indian food type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. But it sounds terrible. But
Yeah.
I mean, like if you like Indian food, this is pretty much right up your alley. I mean, like it tastes like it has that same vibe as far as taste goes.
And I think that's what they're trying to go for with these flavors is like, I mean, these aren't normally flavors that you would expect. Oh man, I gotta have a chip that is flavored like this. Like not at all, honestly.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though. Like it. The thing I like about this one is it's distinct. Like it bugs me when you have a chip where you try it and it's supposed to be one thing and then it's not, or like
Or it tastes
very
like
generic, or it tastes like, oh man, this tastes like sour cream and onion when it's something else. That annoys me. This does not. It tastes very much, it tastes like Indian cuisine.
Very, very unique.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a big step up.
Yeah.
I think it's a big step up from the last, what was it, last year?
Oh, from the Do Us for Flavor ones?
Yeah. It's a big step up from those. I mean, like, I still like.
Well, that just shows you the difference between ones that fans come up with and ones that they came up with themselves.
Yeah.
These aren't fan submitted ones. These are ones that Lay's came up with themselves. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have tried all 4 flavors. Should we rank them, I guess, next? That would be the next best step.
Yeah.
Alright, so how would we rank the 4? So we have the Chinese one, the Chinese chicken, Brazilian steak, the Greek tzatziki, and then the Indian tikka masala. So I'll let you go first, Corey. I'll give you the floor. What flavor do you, or what's your ranking for the four?
I'm, huh?
Yes, that we agree with you. The
Yeah,
Greek one is delicious. That one's definitely near the top for me.
yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Because I'm kind of having trouble. The Indian one was really good too. Um, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Greek one
For top.
for top for like
Okay.
the number 1 one. Because I'm a big, like I said, big fan of those gyros, and one of my favorite things is the tzatziki sauce, and it hits you immediately. Um, Second, I'm gonna go with Indian tikka masala.
Hmm.
Third, the chicken, the Szechuan chicken, and the fourth one Brazil. And mainly it's because the Brazilian one tastes. I mean, like it's the least unique flavored. It
Yeah.
kind of tastes like something else I've tried before,
Yeah. I agree.
and it's not much in taste.
No.
So I mean, if it was, probably, another set of choices or anything like that, probably would have been a bit higher. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my listing. Like I chose Indian food one because it's really unique and it really has the authentic flavors like some Indian food.
Yeah.
So
That's very close to how I would rank it. Fourth would be Brazil, the steak, mostly because again, like when you taste it, it tastes like a regular chip, but like there's a slight steak aftertaste, and like if it's being advertised as a steak flavored chip, I expect to bite into that chip and it tastes like steak, and it doesn't. Like that's disappointing to me. Um, Whereas the other three, honestly, like they're exactly what they are advertised. That's what I like about them. I'm going to rank the tiki masala third, only because I'm not a huge fan of Indian food. That being said, I didn't think it was bad. I actually thought it was quite good, and it tasted exactly as it was supposed to taste. Um, so I can absolutely respect that. Again, I'm not a big fan of that particular type of cuisine, but considering that it was still a pretty good chip, and I will absolutely finish that bag. It's not necessarily something I would buy repeatedly, but I thought it was pretty good. Um, I would say second would be the Chinese chicken. I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. It was, again, exactly what I thought it was going to be. It had a little bit of kick to it, which I appreciated. I immediately, as soon as I bit into it, I could say, this tastes like Chinese chicken. It really does. And then number one, like everyone's pretty much been saying, the Greek tzatziki sauce.
hands down.
That's. I think it also helps too that that's the one that's the wavy lays, because I do like the wavy lays a little bit better. I think that catches the flavor of a chip a little bit more than the regular or the kettle cooked. But the tzatziki, I think, is the strongest one pretty handily. It, like, as soon as you bite into it, it's like, oh yeah, you know exactly what this is. And it tastes good. Like, you really taste that cucumber. You really taste that, that Greek tzatziki flavor. It's very strong. So, yes, and Chad agrees that yes, the wavy is the way to go, and I agree. It really is.
It is.
So, I mean, I kind of like. It makes me wonder, like, if some of the other flavors were wavy, would that make a difference? I don't think it really would. Maybe, like, the only one I could see it making slightly better would be the Brazilian one. Maybe. But even then, like,
It probably would make the Brazilian one a bit better.
because maybe that flavor would have been captured in a little bit more.
Yeah. Everything else I feel was the perfect choice, like the perfect texture. Like
Yeah, like the
kettle corn.
tiki masala one, the fact that it was the kettle, I thought that actually worked really well. Because it added extra crispy. Because that's the big thing with the kettle cooked ones, it's extra crispy, and I think that worked with the. It's also kind of an interesting contrast because typically, a lot of Indian cuisine isn't crispy. So it's kind of an interesting contrast. But I think it really worked for that chip. So I think we both pretty easily agreed. The winner is the Greek tzatziki sauce chip. So if all 4 of those flavors are staring you in the face at your local grocery store, we highly recommend checking out the Greek one. We think that's the best. The others are good. They are good. But, and yeah, that is also a good point, is like, I could see the kettle being a little bit too much for some people. I mean, same with the flavor. I mean, the flavor is kind of interesting, too. So that one, I think, is very much going to be a love it or hate it chip.
Honestly, I would say 2
Indian
choices. Because it's my personal preference.
Absolutely,
I like the Indian one a lot. But
I thought it was good. I mean, I don't even like Indian.
But if I were to recommend 2 choices, if I just like hands down, I of course would go with the Greek one and the chicken Szechuan, the Szechuan chicken one,
the Chinese one, yeah.
Mainly, I mean, like, because especially if you like a little spice.
Yeah, it has that. It has a lot. It's got a good,
and it hits you with it too. So you kind of like, ooh, this is spicy. It's not like a you know.
Yeah, it's just the right amount of heat where it's like, oh, okay, it lingers a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was good. All 4 very interesting flavors. So I would honestly, I mean, everyone kind of agrees with us that the Greek one is the best, which, I mean, that's understandable. But I would say give them a shot. I mean, if you're curious yourself, try them all. And we'll probably will. Suggestion that we should keep doing the live taste tests when the right one comes along. I'm not going to do them for every single thing we try, but like, if it's a big one like this one was really good because we had some debate, we had some suggestions from people. So I'd like to keep doing live ones for stuff like this. But I do these taste tests all the time on my YouTube channel. So check that out. That is BigCTV on YouTube. You can find all my other taste tests, including all the old ones that I did as part of my bigger BigCTV stuff. Those are all pieced out, so if you wanted to see some of the older taste tests, those are available. Yes, suggestion made for the Whopperito. That is coming. I am going to be doing one for that at some point later this month. I'm also going to be doing one for deep fried Twinkies, which apparently are a thing. So,
it sounds like a band name.
Deep fried Twinkies. Yeah. That would be a good band name. Exactly. I think it would be. So yes, those will be coming on YouTube at some point, as well as this. Yeah, this video is also coming to YouTube at some point. So if you want to relive it, you can. I don't know why you would, but hey, you never know. So that is going to do it for our taste test secret menu items. That would be interesting. I want to do the Swedish Fish Oreos. They don't sell them in Florida.
Yeah.
I've looked this up. They're exclusive to this northern grocery store chain called Kroger, which I have asked people.
It's in North Carolina.
Oh, they are in North Carolina?
Yeah, they're in North Carolina.
I have asked people who live more north than Florida if they could send me a pack. So if anybody knows anybody, I'm not going to buy them on Amazon or eBay because they're way too much money. I'm not paying $12 for a pack of Oreos. That's a thing. But if I can find a pack of them that is reasonably priced, I will absolutely do a taste test of the Swedish Fish Oreos. I really want to, because those sound really interesting.
It does.
So, I also cannot find Ecto Cooler. I've been looking for that too, because I just did a taste test for the Crystal Pepsi, and that took a little bit of tracking down to find. I can't find Ecto Cooler. I've heard some Publixes nearby have it, but I haven't been able to find it the last few times I've been to Publix, so I might have to stoop and buy a pack on Amazon, maybe not, we'll see. I'd like to do one of that too, because I haven't had Ecto Cooler, I don't think ever, because it came out I think before my time, but I'd like to do that one too.
I know, so, I definitely haven't had it.
Yeah, I'd like to try that one, that'd be fun. Alright, so that is going to do it for this live / recorded BigCTV test. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris once again. This is Cory. Please be sure to check out all my other videos on the BigCTV YouTube channel, as well as I do video game streaming on Twitch. So please be sure to check that out as well. Yeah, so that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.